got Kane Penn back, another one who
Yes.
played for Folkestone.
Good one.
Yeah, I remember him.
Fucking sign everyone, didn't they, bastard?
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. They
Yeah.
took our best player.
That's it. He's
It
come
was
on to
great.
gloat.
Yeah.
He's come on to gloat, John. That's what it is.
No, that's it. You know, I'm fully preparing for that tonight. I'm like,
Don't worry.
yeah, I'll just say to him, look after him. You know, wrap that man in cotton wool like Michael Owen, circa 2002, and you'll get the best out of him. But yeah, I mean, we lost obviously Kouassi to him, and we lost Brad Sage to Chatham, who's on like ridiculous money there now. But yeah, we expected a few to go out the door. It was kind of funny because we said at the end of the last season, we were like, oh, yeah, we probably need a little bit of a shake-up of the squad. When it actually happened, people were going like, what the fuck? No, I didn't want him to make up your mind. Come on. But yeah, I think we lost our captain to a team in the league below who was splashing a bit of cash. Our right back went there as well. Left back went to some club in the Southern League. So we kept the core of the team there. He's just been adding on to it since. But a couple of decent players joined. So just blooding them into the league now, you know. Never really know where you know we are till about 10 games in, do you?
No, yeah, exactly. Well, let's start, as you've already started anyway, John, but let's just say this is the return of the Sussex by the Sea podcast, episode 124, Fan Roundtable. We have got some lovely guests on here. We've got Rob from Folkestone, John from Canvey, and Windy, John, who's a Hastings fan through and through for how many years, John, is it?
Been in the best part about 7-8 years now, so yeah.
Well, hang on. Yeah, sorry, John. I'm talking about Windy because he's going to tell me he's been about 50 years at Hastings.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, my
that's collection.
Right, 55 years now.
55. You could have picked a better team. No. But no, it's great to see you all back. I hope you're all refreshed. We've just touched on. We've not touched him physically, but we've touched on John from Canvey, just talking about the Canvey boys. Any more to talk about with that, John? Because obviously you've just sort of touched on players, a lot of players leaving. What's the sort of players that you got in? Any kind of standouts?
Well, a couple of younger players, really. I mean, I think the average age of our squad's come down by about sort of 5 or 6 years, really. A lot of the players we seem to have got in are sort of more around the sort of between about 20, 25 mark, whereas we had a lot of players hovering around their 30s before. Obviously, as I touched on before, yeah, lost a couple of the better players. We had Kouassi, probably our talisman for the last few years. He's gone over to Folkestone. I think probably offered him a bit more wedge. Same with Bradley Sage. He's gone Chatham. I've heard the figures; they are ridiculous.
Can you mention it? I mean, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about hundreds or? I'm
trying to recall what the exact figure was, but I think it was something around 700 a week with like £100 goal bonus. God damn, yeah, yeah, meant when it, you know. But I suppose you got it, you spend it. But then, yeah, like I say, we had our captain. He dropped down to a club in the Isthmian North. A couple of other players filtered off as well. But I mean, the team that we got in, to be fair, we seem to be quietly building something good. I mean, how much you can go off pre-season, obviously up to interpretation, isn't it? But any game we've been in so far, we seem competitive in. The new players seem to be blooding in well. We announced 4 of them last night. Got Chris Harris opposite in ball, and he got a few goals there last year. He's playing with our goalkeeper now, Bobby Mason, who's returned to the club. Got a couple of good young attacking players. Finn Durrell, who won the FA Bars of Romford last year. Kane Gilbert, he was with us previously. So went off to Brighton Sea Regent, so has played this level, but then dropped back down to Halstead after he had an injury. But about 40-odd goals there last year. So,
blimey.
And then, yeah, signed a couple of other sort of younger players last night who've been trying with us. So they got a business. It's just, yeah, finding a system that works now, I guess, and getting stuck into the league, really. That's the bread and butter, is it? You know.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, and you just touched on that. You've actually had a fan forum for the first time in many years.
7 years, yes. 7 years we've been waiting for that.
Well done there. Go on, tell us about
it. Interesting evening, mixed bag. We got, as I've said to you before, our chairman, I think rather than with the old professional approach of, thanks for coming, you know, we all appreciate your support for the club and what some of you do, blah, blah, blah. His approach to it was, well, you wanted it, what do you want? Go give us questions. It's like, yeah. So we got a couple of things out in the open, other things were still a little bit shrouded in secrecy that they didn't want to give away. We've got a very mixed bag of characters on our board. Some who want to talk and others who are just like miserable. So, yeah, but our manager fielded quite a bit of that as well. We got quite a lot covered, got fans on side. So, yeah, there's a bit more information to go after there. But I know one of the things I'm tasked with now is I'm pretty much de facto head of the club media team. So I've got a few more tasks and responsibilities to do this year. It won't stop me on away days, I don't mind. So it's mostly saving face at home, really. Yeah. But yeah, we've got a few more developments at least. So we'll see how things move forward now. So we've obviously suggested a few things, see what they uphold on their end, really.
Right. Oh, I'll move on to Rob. Rob, love to see you back on. Well, Folkestone, eh? Yeah, you've signed about how many players you signed this pre-season?
I think maybe 9, 10.
Yeah.
They're loads. Loads of
The
players.
Man City of the Isthmian Prem. Go on.
Chelsea 2004.
Yeah.
We've got we signed a new goalkeeper. We signed a new front line, pretty much midfield. We got Hoyt from Maidstone, who's the brother of the lad who played for Arsenal. Who else have we got? We've got Evans Kwasi, obviously from Canvey Island. A lad called Dan Smith, who was at Bognor last year, as a striker. He was in the pre-season. He looks like a real decent goal scorer. And we've missed one for a long time. Lad they got from Sheppey, I was really impressed with. I've seen him in the pre-season. A boy called Frankie Morgan, who plays on the same side as Evans Kwasi, but he plays at fullback, and he's a real talker, and he overlaps, and he seems really involved in with everything to do. He's a bit of a captain, really, a bit of a terrier. And we've sorted the goalkeeper thing out. We've got a new goal from Tunbridge Angels, so they've splashed cash. Oh, another one I forgot to mention, who I was really surprised. The one I was most surprised really was Luke, who was at Maidstone, and I think he might have played. I think he played for Havant and Waterlooville last year, possibly. And he's he's a bit of a flair player. Never fancy Dan for the non-league. I'm really surprised they got hold of him. It's been they showed a lot of ambition in the summer, so yeah, they're really going for it. Fair play.
Yeah,
it's been exciting.
Yeah, well, So I don't know if we'll get that 5-0 again. We'll have to see, won't we?
Well, maybe, yeah. I was saying this time last year, I was like, yeah, we're going to do really well. Looks promising, full of hope. And we get smashed on Boxing Day.
That's football, though, isn't it?
That wasn't
That's the joy of football.
Oh, we love it, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even if we had you up front, Chris, I'd still be optimistic. So,
thank you.
That's just my
first dig of the year. I love it. And you've still got Smithy up front. I mean, you got Dave Smith there still, or has he gone?
Oh, he's gone to Cray. He went to Cray Ronders.
Oh, he's gone to Cray. Oh, okay.
So no, yeah, he's gone. There's a few other lads actually just sort of slipped off the radar who I've been looking for information about them once on the club, but whether they had just ended, but they never. I don't think the club had communicated it. There's a few lads who just sort of disappeared. We've lost our captain, a long-standing captain, Callum Davis. His age and injuries sort of got the better of him, and he's dropped down to Faversham. So we've lost a fair few. We have lost a fair few, but not all of them have been advertised by the club, to be honest. He's gone.
Is it money on Folkestone this year then? Is it money? Yeah. A serious wager?
Well, until you see, mate, how everyone's going to line up. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the stand's going to be like. I don't know how good Dover are going to be. I've got a sort of feeling they're going to be good. I've got a feeling they're going to be decent. There seems to be a lot of positivity there. It's very negative. So I think they might do quite well. The other Chatham are there. You're there. And we've flattered to see for a couple of years now. We haven't had a good season for a couple of years, so it's hard to tell. I wouldn't want to be. I'm optimistic, but I'm not.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Shout them out.
You do really, didn't you?
Yeah,
you do really, but you're just trying to be magnanimous. Anyway, go on, Rob.
No, I was going to say I was sitting in a car park here like David Brent on tour. So optimism really. I am optimistic, but I'm definitely not shouting my mouth.
Well, particularly if you've gone dogging or whatever you're doing there, mate.
One thing I will say to you, mate, is wrap that man Kwasi in cotton wool, and he will not only got your goals, mate, he'll win your games. I can't speak highly enough of the man, honestly. But he's 100% getting chopped down by his prospect, Toby Tanuba. when we play you later in the season, mate, he'll be gunning for that. I know it.
Bring it on.
Looking forward to it, mate. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dogging. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Windy.
Yeah.
Windy. Before I talk a bit, what's your thoughts on what's happened at Hastings? Obviously, with some Aggie departing at the end of what was a poor Sussex Cup final, where we got our arses handed to us. But I mean, great day for the fans, but we definitely got beat, very well beat. Players leaving, and then obviously Danny coming in. And what do you think?
Well, yeah, that Sussex in the cup final was a bit of a disappointment, wasn't it? Good turnout by our lot, and then lose 3-0. And to Horsham, who are going to be bang up there as well. They weren't mentioned a little bit earlier by Rob, but they're going to be right up there. And course, we got him first game of the
game,
season. So I don't know a lot about Danny Bloor. He's done a couple of interviews, comes over quite well, but keeping his cards to his chest at the moment, I think. And I'm just hoping that we've got 2 weeks left. We hear of a few signings because we haven't really. I think our squad's not quite strong enough at the moment. A lot of youngsters coming through. There was an interview with Sean Ray, who's
club legend,
ex-Hastings legend. Oh, well, he's still a legend.
Yeah.
Hastings captain and even managed for a little while, but he's assistant now, I believe. And he came over really well. I was quite impressed with Sean. Not heard him talk like that before, and he was really beefing up the youngsters. So good. Yeah, I think we have still got quite a lot of depth in that area, but it's experience, isn't it? And we've still got them. We've still got David Bradari, Adam Lovett,
Dicko.
Yeah, so that we've still got them, but you only need 1 or 2 injuries. We've managed to get Kane Penn back, Folkestone. Don't know what he felt about it.
He was at Horsham. Horsham bought him to stop him coming to us, and then never played him.
Yeah,
that's why I'm
didn't really work. Didn't work out.
I'm desperate to beat Horsham. I had for the Sussex Cup final, I had one of their cups, Horsham, with the word tears written on it. Because I was going to drink Horsham tears. I didn't go my way, that one. So, but yeah.
There was
go on. Sorry, Windy.
I'm player last night who played. For those who don't know, we played Eastbourne Town. We've just got promoted into the league below us at the moment.
Yeah, South East. Yeah.
They've got Norrie Scott playing for them. I understand he played a whole game last night for them as well, and an inside spy told me that he played a good game. But anyway, that's that. But there's a trialist who played, and he scored 2 goals, and he was quite impressive apparently. And a little birdie tells me it might be Billy Vigar, Vigar, Arsenal Academy. Went out on loan to Derby, played at Eastbourne Borough, so there's a Danny Bloor. It's quite useful apparently, but he just needs a bit of confidence to get going. But whether we've signed him, I don't know. And whether that's true, it was only a rumour. But
we survive on rumours, mate. We survive.
No, I saw a picture of him and he does look like him, so I think it's him. We'll see. But anyway, so we could do with some of these trialists playing. They can't all be brothers.
As long as it ain't Suzanne Vega, then we're struggling, mate.
Well, you never know. But we'll see. After last year, we had all that hype and big optimism at the beginning. It just went crashing about mid autumn, wasn't it? Just all collapsed. We'll see, won't we? Yeah.
Well, my 2 pennies. We did overachieve, I felt, last season, considering everything that happened. With all the loads and loads of players going in and out. It's never good. Never really. I
don't blame Maggie getting off manage club above you. You're going to take it, aren't you?
Oh yeah. But he was always.
He was going to go.
He was going to hang about. He got offered lots of money as well.
Yeah.
So like the players out. Obviously, Ufa's going to be a miss.
Yeah.
I think we were a little bit over reliant on him last season, to be honest.
Charlie Granger, has he gone? He's not gone, has he?
He hasn't gone. He's still here, but we've got Louis Rogers back.
Yeah.
And I think we're trying to push Charlie Granger. Yeah, we're trying to Charlie Granger out the door, which is shabby, but I'd like to say that on the record.
Especially as he's done all that travelling.
Because why sign him to a contract last season if you're going to then not... Whatever. It's football, innit? And got Kane Penn, obviously, who's always a 7 out of 10 for me. He's always consistent, a very good player in my mind. We definitely need that in defence.
I understand Freddie Legg's playing in a slightly different role than what he has been in the friendlies. So that might be interesting. Somebody let him loose up front a bit more than he was stuck out on the wing all the time. You never know. Finley Chapman's playing all right. He's scoring. So they're only friendlies, though. You can't tell, can you?
Yes.
It's all about fitness, isn't it, this time of year?
Certainly is. In terms of big name players, we've still got David, who's wasn't he the league's leading scorer? Yeah. So something to shout about.
Just missed out on Gareth Barry.
Missed out on Gareth Barry, but got Adam Lovett, who's excellent in the middle of the pitch. It's going to be a tougher season, I think. But I'm not worried in terms of the other end of the table. But I think we're going to be happily mid table this season. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we do a lot better. But
I've said the same. 8th, 9th. We'll see.
As long as we beat Horsham, even a draw against Lewis. Yeah, I'll take a draw. I'm never going to say I don't mind losing to Lewis, but like, but we got to beat.
So we got
Fucking Lardy Army. Anyway, sorry.
Horsham first, didn't we? And then White.
Again on a Tuesday.
Yeah. I leave away. And then Bognor at home. And Robert's home for that. I told you about that, didn't I? Robert's over from Germany.
Oh, the German Bombers. Yeah. So I don't know if you boys remember the 10 German Bombers fan club of Hastings from Germany. Probably don't, dear. No, it's not knocking in the bells there.
Just for the record, he's my nephew, but he's not a kid. He's about 50, but his son's coming over as well. Coming over on holiday.
Is he coming over in the Luftwaffe? Is he in full German get up and all that?
Probably, but he's he was dying for that to be a friendly to be a first game. You know, while he's away, so that while he's over here, so that he can actually see a game. So yeah.
No, great stuff.
It'd be good. Yeah, I'll get him to see you meet you properly, mate.
Yeah, no, definitely. Hopefully I'm not working, but I'd love to meet him. Great bloke. But yeah. So anyway, with Hastings, it's you don't know. It's just got such a great time of year because we none of us know, do we? We don't know how it's going to go, and like with us, we got a lot of younger players that are going to be there, and there's potential there. You never know; it might kick on early.
There's a lot of good games this year, though. Potentially, there aren't there? Dover. Dartford, cool.
Folkestone.
Oh, yeah.
Folkestone. Yeah. Oh, I mean, all the new ones. And even like Chichester.
Great new teams in the league this year.
We got Chichester on the non-league football day, which could be quite interesting because we don't normally get a home for in March.
We got them away opening day. I'm looking forward to
No, they're going to be tricky.
8 pubs on route to the ground, so I'm going to be absolutely leg.
Don't let you definitely shouldn't be in charge of the Twitter when mate.
Thank God someone's taking it off me that day. So normally it's only Owen sometimes with, but yeah.
I don't know much.
A couple of interesting sides coming into it. Obviously the return of Bowers as well. We'll see what they do. Cray Valley as well. You know, seemed to be pulling up a few trees last year, so there'll be another one to watch. But obviously everyone will want to try and scalp Dover and Dartford. They'll get a chance, won't they?
Hendon's the other new one, isn't it?
Oh, Hendon, yeah.
So another North London one to go.
Yeah, it's going to be a real battle at that top. Real battle at the top, I reckon, this season.
The good news is when it's like that, somebody has to lose, don't they? So that's why it was right to the end of last season. It was, it kept changing up the top, didn't it? So if it's the same, After the Euros, I'm happy for anything.
Right, chaps. Then what? Anything else we should be talking about here?
Any predictions for who's in and around the top this year?
There you go.
Who's moving and shakers?
And then we can we'll hold whoever to it at the end of the season.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah.
It's always hard to say cursed subject, but it's always fun.
Go on, I'll give it. Go on, Rob. Come on, Rob. First up, who's winning it?
The league.
Yeah, who's winning the league this season?
I can't say. So I'm going to say Folkestone because that's.
You're going with Folkestone.
Yeah.
That's it. I like a brave
man. Why not? Yeah, I'm going to say
What about you? Go. Hang on. Sorry. One second, Rob. You're breaking up there, mate. Did you say something? He's not dogging. He's breaking. Put the window up, Rob. Put the window up, mate. Tell him to go away.
Probably got something deflected.
Hang on. Who's this? Terry's coming in.
Oh no,
hey, she ain't there, is she? Oh, for God's sake, Terry. Rob, I think I've lost. Hello, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
I heard ya.
So did you? Rob's in a car park. So I had to say it. I'll tell you what, Terry, Margate. How's it gone since you gone
Not
down?
Too bad. Yeah. We're settling. Ben's got all the he's got everybody in pre-season before the pre-season started. Players seem to be gelling quite well. We've had a few good games. We've had a few good results. It's good how they're all working together, working out their positions and that. It's actually been good football to watch. We could have done with it last season.
You'll be back.
Yeah, but have you got many in then? I mean, what's happened? Has it been a mass exodus? What's happened?
No. We've kept sort of like a core. There's a couple have gone, but we've got a couple of players that used to play for us that have come back. So it's like it's definitely it's getting there. Yeah, the players that have come back have been players that we when they went, it was like, oh, great, now they've gone. If we'd had them last season, we wouldn't have had a problem, Yeah. So I'm really hopeful for next season, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What? So you've got a takeover going on at the moment, haven't you? at your club?
Who knows? These things, they say, oh yeah, it's in progress. We haven't heard anything, so not a clue what's going on there.
Are you gonna, if you get taken over, are you gonna become a money-based club like Folkestone, or
No.
what would happen? No,
No.
With the Qatari Emirate of Margate.
No, been there, done that. No, thank you. We're going to be sensible. So yeah, it's see how it goes.
yeah. So what, I mean, what do you think? Are you from what you've seen, are you confident that you're gonna stabilise or maybe playoff sort of potential? What do you think?
Yeah, I reckon we've got a good chance of top 6. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll say the players are definitely gelling. So yeah, so I'm hopeful. I'm more hopeful about this than I've been for ages. So,
yeah, you do sound a lot more hopeful than the last time I spoke to you. So
yeah, no, I'll say we've been watching them pre-season. We haven't won every game, but the play that's going on, we're attacking, we're scoring goals, which we hadn't. A couple of little mistakes here and there, but yeah, it's not been too bad at all. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how it's going.
Well, in terms of this season, if you're obviously always welcome to come on and talk. Yeah, you do know where you're on there now, but it'll always be nice to get a little bit of a flavour of the league below until you come back up again, obviously, or we all get relegated. Who knows? That's going to happen. But we were just in the middle of just sort of talking about predictions for the Prem. So I'm going to ask. I'll ask you first, Terry. Who do you think's going up before I go over to Windy?
But from your lot,
who's winning it? Do you think? Not out of our clubs, like whoever. Do you think?
I don't know. It's a hard one from based on last season. What should be happening? Yeah, it's a hard one to call, isn't it? Because it's. Look, it was like the beginning of last season. It was like all the teams coming in, they were going to go, oh yeah, they'll go up there. This lot was that. Chatham's got a good chance, haven't they?
I was going to say that.
I reckon Chatham would be because they've got the investment and they've got the players. So
yeah, they have.
Yeah, Chatham would be my prediction.
Oh, okay. Well, Windy, your prediction.
I was going to do Chatham as well. Didn't they sign Freddie Sears as well?
Yeah.
West Ham, isn't he?
On his debut for West Ham, funny enough.
Yeah, so there you go. I think they're gonna take some beating. They got that massive support at home anyway. They don't travel so well, but Chatham.
You think Chatham, yeah? Yeah. All right, and John, who do you think, mate?
Yeah, I suppose I'm like the others. Really hard pressed to put it past Chatham. They do look the business in terms of what they're putting together. Other teams up there, I mean, you might see Folkestone, they say up there, they're building something, aren't they? You think maybe Billericay want to give it another stab? I think Dartford, I don't know, maybe it might be first hot take of the year. Dartford will do better than Dover. I think Dartford will be up there, whilst Dover might have to stabilise a bit first.
I think Dover are going to struggle a lot.
You reckon they'll struggle a lot?
Yeah, I just think there's a bad vibe over it. Sad, really, because it's quite a big club, isn't it?
Yeah, well, like I say, it happened to Concord and Cheshunt last year, didn't it? They sort of dropped with only it was only even Dulwich in the end didn't make the playoffs, didn't they? I mean, that's maybe another one. You know what they're going to do this year. Didn't they? So
yeah,
that was sort of my top three. Really was sort of Billericay, Dulwich, and Chatham are the sides that could potentially.
And Canvey and Folkestone as well now. From what the boys are saying.
Well, Folkestone definitely.
We've got them on Saturday, so I'll see how they go. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got Folkestone on Saturday.
Yeah, it's pre-season friendly, but yeah, we'll see how they go. But yeah, I mean, Drew's been there a little while now, so he's settling them in, isn't he? So they've got ambitions. So.
Rob, you must be looking forward to Dover, man.
Yes. Oh yeah, we've got on my second game of the season. We haven't played him for a long time. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Can't wait really.
That bloody hill.
We were saying yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were saying earlier on about Dover and the feeling around the club. Well, the impression I'm getting at the moment is because they're on that really bad run. Everything was going wrong for them. Pretty much COVID and finished up. But it seems now they got a manager who's a local lad who the fans like. They seem to have done something with their media team as well, where they communicate with the fans. And I don't think before. I mean, the owner and the fans' relationship was really strained. It's sort of getting a bit better now. I think they've turned a corner a little bit. I've got this feeling that they're going to do quite well because they're a miserable bunch of sods, but they seem to be a bit more positive now about the league they're in and the level they're at, and the manager and the club are communicating with the fans. So that negativity, we'll see. We'll see after a couple of games. If they lose, then it'll go,
Yeah.
That'll bring tears to your eyes,
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
it?
unfortunately,
That'll bring tears to your eyes, Rob.
Yeah, it would do, mate. Yeah.
So what about you, Chris? What are you going for?
I said it, Windy.
You did say Chatham.
Oh yeah. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I was saying Billericay. I was seeing a bit of Dulwich and Chatham. I thought, I mean, Dulwich have definitely got the money. It's just if they can stop waving flags and actually play football, might be get it on the pitch.
They seem to rotate their squad quite a lot as well last season, didn't they? So it's probably having things settled for them would help.
Well, yeah. Well, that was it, wasn't it? Beginning of last season, didn't they? They got rid of the entire squad, didn't they? I'm sure it was literally a whole new team.
That, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, I think they had about 5 or 6 goalkeepers at least, I know, in the course of the season. And then just, kept rotating players around, didn't they? To the end.
Lovely ground in that. And, it's not, it's not a nice atmosphere. Not a nice atmosphere, but, you make your own atmosphere when you're there.
Yeah, nice ground for a chat.
Yeah.
Hopefully Hips Awards Part 2 with Lewis this year. So.
Oh, I can't wait for that. And I'm not going to stoke it at all. I will not stoke it.
You will.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I know. But yeah, look, thank you. Thanks, everyone that's just come up. Sorry, Terry, you were a little bit late, my love. So
I'll say I had a meeting. So
yeah, but lovely to see you all. And well, hopefully see you on the next one. Yeah.
Good luck, everyone. By the way.
On the next one. Yeah, definitely.
Take care.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, then.